you know the largest man-made lagoon in the country is right here in Pasco County, Florida?
San Antonio, Florida of all. Like, who would have thought?
No, not Texas. This one's north of Wesley Chapel, way south of Ocala, more on the Gulf side.
It's a fantastic place, and not only is this beautiful 15-acre lagoon here, it's a great community.
It's incredible. We're going to walk you through a couple builders. We're going to kind of talk about all of them, and we're also going to tell you about the pricing, how lagoon living works, because everyone's a little bit different, but they're all kind of the same. So let's keep going.
Stick with us. Let's go.
Bye. All right, so what's your first impressions, Fidel?
Well, it's impressive. The size and the magnitude of it is pretty, compared to the other lagoons we've seen, you can tell a difference.
Yeah, for sure, but between the 5 acres, the 7 acres, and this one's 15 acres, holy smokes, this one is double the size of anything we've been to yet. However, all the amenities are the same. That's what makes it special.
Yeah, so you get the same kind of, I guess you would say, feel that you could expect out of these places, so it's pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie.
You're on vacation all the time, and I know I've said that in other lagoon videos, but I can't help but say that. This place is awesome. Let's go.
So we're gonna display the pricing here, and it does change between whether you live in the neighborhood or you're coming from outside.
And one way they control that is they actually make it affordable, yet a little bit of a stretch for the outsiders, and they make it very, very affordable for the people who live here.
You gotta have a benefit for being in this beautiful area and having it be in your backyard. I mean, why not? So that's how they control to make sure that the use of the facility is by the community itself.
With thousands of homes and multiple builders, we're gonna get into it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Location, location, location. So you get a lot of home for your money out here, a lot. And we're gonna talk about the prices here coming up. But right now, let's talk about where we're located. We're 45 minutes north of Tampa. Therefore, your Busch Gardens and your airport is about 45 minutes away. That's it. If you want to hit the Gulf beaches, you're about an hour. St. Pete and all the Gulf beaches are about an hour away. And if you go over to Orlando and you're one of the frequent flyer pass holders like I am to Universal Studios, or if you have a Disney pass, it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours. But that's where you're located, right here in Mirada. But don't forget what's in your backyard. You know, Fidel, I've been kind of separating lagoon communities and master plan communities, but lagoon communities are truly master plan communities.
They're the one and the same.
They are one and the same, but there's a big, massive difference.
Yeah, like the giant, man-made lagoon sitting right over here. You can't see it over there.
I wasn't referencing that necessarily. They do some other things that are pretty eye-opening. The solar-powered streetlights and all the parking lot lights, you can't really see them here, but they're all solar-powered. I mean, that's, with us thinking green because we live here in the Sunshine State, that's a big thing.
That and the ultra-fi, so super connectivity of the area. So make sure if your kids are out there on all these sidewalks that we know where they are. So the easy access to the internet. It's a pretty cool place.
Yeah, it's awesome. Let's dig deeper and show you more. Mirada, lots of builders, a lot of them you know, like, and trust already. We have Lennar, we have one of our favorites, West Bay, we have Pierre Horton, we have a Lennar Active Adult, and we also have Biscayne. We have not been to Biscayne yet. We're gonna check them out. We hear nothing but great things. But there's something for everybody here. Between $200,000 or high twos to $1 million are the price points in here. And they're gonna build 4,500 to 6,000 homes, condos, townhomes, single family homes, everything you can imagine. Let's go look. And back to the Camden. Can we get away from the Camden floor plan ever with D.R. Horton? I don't think we can, because so many people are looking to blend that family. They have that multi-generational suite that is so spectacular. So when we walk in here, you're gonna see it set up like in an office or a design center, but just pay attention to the kitchenette, pay attention to the refrigerator. There's no stove, but everything is right there in its own entrance. It is awesome. Let's get going. All right, maybe this is the floor plan I need to buy. With that multi-generational suite, my mom can come down here for the winter if she doesn't move down here full-time. Mom, wink, wink. Come on, come on, come on. No, just in the winter is fine. But you have so many different options with this floor plan. It's amazing. Let's keep going. All right, so real talk with Fidel right here. Fidel, really? I mean, we're in a lot of builders. We see a lot of floor plans. What's your take?
I love the Camden, honestly. It really kind of meshes with where we are in America, with the affordability crisis, with people living longer. It really hits those buckets, and it feels really open and just big. It really fits the goal. And one of the things we realized when moving to Florida is that you don't need as much indoor space as much as like all the activities, lagoons, and all the things you have to do. That's where we spend the majority of our time.
Yeah, if you put a nice backyard oasis together, right, where you have a nice screened in lanai, patio, whatever you want to do, even a pool in some cases.
Yeah.
You have everything. You're outside more than you're inside, and that's part of living in Florida, living the Florida life.
When you're moving from up north and you say you're used to 3,200 square feet, reality is here you might not actually need it. So when you see a lot of these model homes online, be like, ooh, I don't know, it's going to be a little cramped. I'm telling you, it's just different. We don't spend as much time as we did up north inside, so we're outside all the time.
But tell that to my 70 Costco storage bins that are in my garage.
Well, you might have to get rid of that.
You might have to minimize some things. That's all I'm saying. Now we're at Biscayne Homes here in Mirada. Like I told you, these homes range from 200,000, like the upper 200s, to $1 million. And so immediately when we pulled up to Biscayne from the outside, we thought these were the $1 million homes, and they're not. But let's take you for a walk, and then we'll come back and we'll recap of what we just saw. So man, what do you think of that one?
Beautiful, I'm telling you.
Totally different.
Totally
different everything. Everything about Biscayne.
It's different.
From the outside, the inside, the layout, the modernness.
The feel, just the finishes. It's a modern look. It's as if the East meets the West. What I mean is like that Miami whole area comes over to the west coast of Florida. And it's just got a great vibe.
Yeah, that separate little cabana area, but can be an enclosed office or it could be a suite, like another bedroom.
Yes.
I mean, so many different options here. There are 4 different floor plans here. And those floor plans can be divided 3 different ways. So there's really 12 different ways to configure these homes, and so many standard features. It blew me away.
Yeah, and it's very customizable, and each one of them has with an opportunity to have, we've already kind of laid into this, is that multi-generational feel, the in-law suite.
Yep.
And that you walked in at the end can be turned into its own, just basically clubhouse, you can even say pool house, or just your mother-in-law suite.
What's Grandma doing in the pool again?
She's not leaving. She's not leaving.
Let's go. I wouldn't leave either.
Although the Welcome Center is incredibly helpful, we love it when you reach out to us.
Text us, call us, email us, whatever you want to do. Even though we just showed you a lot of the neighborhood, there's a lot more information to be had.
Yeah, you couldn't possibly sit and watch all we have to say, but maybe this is the right neighborhood or not, and we'd love to help you, guide you on what your right decision is.
Lagoon communities, master plan communities, new builders, you name it. We are doing our best to get to all of them.
And there's so much to choose from. It's incredibly difficult. That's why we're here to help you, guide you down that path.
Life's a beach. Let's go.